Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Three major political events took place in this country today. Number one, the Deputy President, Dr. William Samoei Arap Ruto, today led the entire Kenya Kwanza brigades to a major political activity or event in Kakamega County, Bukungu Stadium. That meeting at Bukungu Stadium is going to form the basis of this analysis. Number two, Martha Karua led another part or a section of Azimio la Umoja movement to a series of political activities in Eldoret town. That event in Eldoret is also significant, politically speaking, in this country. And number three, Raila Odinga and Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka were also in Machakos County. Again, significant because that's the first political event Raila Odinga and Kalonzo Musyoka are holding jointly since Kalonzo Musyoka rejoined the Azimio One Kenya Alliance or One Kenya movement. But I want us to focus on the event in Kakamega, specifically because it's significant, and then later on we'll do another analysis on the event in Machakos. But before we do all those, in case you're watching this channel for the first time, I want you to take a second or two, click that subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue to thank you guys for your continued support, because without the support, this channel cannot be where it is. Now, let us go to the main issue and look critically at the event in Kakamega, because that event in Kakamega is significant. I've always opined on this platform that William Samoei Arap Ruto had a clear strategy and a clear path on how he was going to become the next president of the Republic of Kenya. That was before the handshake. His calculation was simple: consolidate Rift Valley and Mount Kenya region, and then go outside there and fight with Raila Odinga in the coastal region and in Western. But that handshake is complicating the equation for the deputy president. And the truth is, the nomination of Rigathi Gachagua is hurting William Ruto's campaign, and the nomination of Martha Karua as Raila Odinga's running mate is giving Raila Odinga head start in terms of numbers. So William Ruto commissioned an opinion poll, and that opinion poll is showing that he's doing badly in the larger Mount Kenya region. But there's a chance for him in the Western Kenya region. So the deputy president is currently going to focus more moving forward in Western and in the coastal region. So to attach or to understand the importance of this particular event, let us look at four issues. The first issue is about the preparation. If you followed this event, Oscar Sudi and Farouk Kibet were present in Kakamega yesterday just to oversee the preparation, which means either the deputy president didn't want to take any chance, or he feared that he might invest in this whole thing, then it's going to flop. So the presence of Farouk and Oscar Sudi in Kakamega yesterday and in Bukungu, just to ensure that everything is per the plan, confirms the kind of attachment William Ruto had to this particular event. So the preparation for this event, in my view, was top-notch, and you could tell from everything. Number two is the choice of Bukungu as the venue for this meeting. The truth of the matter is that William Ruto nominated Musalia Mudavadi as his chief prime secretary, equivalent of a prime minister or something. But when he nominated Rigathi Gachagua, majority of Musalia Mudavadi supporters started questioning why Musalia Mudavadi was not considered. So the deputy president decided that for him to have serious impact, because he's been to Western and things are not working out, he needed an event, a bigger event in Bukungu. So the choice of Bukungu is informed by several factors. Number one, Bukungu Stadium is where Bukungu 1 and 2 declaration were made. In Bukungu 1, Francis Atwoli led Western Kenya in endorsing Musalia Mudavadi as their leader. Then there was another Bukungu 2. In Bukungu 2 declaration, a new team was created with Oparanya leading political negotiations and Eugene Wamalwa leading, I think, economic aspect of the Luhya nation. So that Bukungu 2 marked the end of Musalia Mudavadi. So it was about bringing back that memory of Bukungu 1 and Bukungu 2. Remember, if there's one man giving William Ruto serious political headache in the larger Western Kenya, that gentleman is called Francis Atwoli. Because Francis Atwoli, based on history of Western Kenya politics, he has a lot of say and sway. People like Cleophas Malala can attribute their win to Francis Atwoli. In the last election, Francis Atwoli sponsored so many aspirants from the larger Western Kenya who ended up being elected either as Jubilee candidate, Jubilee MPs, NC MPs, and ODM. This time round, Atwoli is very clear that he doesn't want to hear anything to do with the Ruto. So the choice of Bukungu as the venue for this meeting, in my view, is also significant. Number three, the third thing we need to look at is the number of people, senior Kenya Kwanza leaders who attended this event. This event was made a national event by Ruto in terms of Kenya Kwanza. So everybody who matters in Kenya Kwanza came to Bukungu. You can talk of Oscar Sudi, you can talk of Aide Ndwale, you can talk of Justin Muturi, you can talk of Rigathi Gachagua. All of them were rallied to this particular rally. Why do you think they were rallied to attend this rally? To show that Musalia Mudavadi is a very important person when it comes to Kenya Kwanza politics. And number four, lastly, let us also look at the choice of Kakamega. The politics of the larger Western Kenya is actually determined in Kakamega. How Kakamega County will vote will determine who is going to emerge winner in the entire Western Kenya politics. If Ruto can lock Raila Odinga out of Western Kenya, of Kakamega, then I can tell you Raila Odinga will not have a chance. If Raila will manage to lock Ruto out of Kakamega County, I can tell you Ruto will not have a chance. And that's why Ruto chose Kakamega, because Kakamega is the county in Western Kenya which sets the pace for the region's politics. But what were the objectives of this particular event? Because in politics, nothing happens out of mere coincidence. What was the objective of William Ruto and Kenya Kwanza brigades camping in Bukungu Stadium? By the way, there's a day I stated on this platform that William Ruto is a very good politician. He's a mobilizer. In fact, when he went to coastal region, because his program was that William Ruto was attending an event in Mombasa, economic forum in Mombasa, then a rally in Kilifi, then economic forum in Kilifi, then a rally the next day in Kwale. And I remember opining on this platform that William Ruto and his brigades, they can't hold a rally and have a roadshow because they mobilize the crowd to those rallies. So it means if they have a rally in Kakamega town, they can't go to Mumias for another political rally. So I'm saying, what was the objective of this particular event? The first objective, in my view, is to avert any division which was emerging in Kenya question. In Kenya Kwanza. The truth of the matter is that if you look at Kenya Kwanza, there are several political parties. And the other truth is that William Ruto is keen on having his members of political party his UDA members winning majority of seats. So in Kakamega, he has several candidates. ANC has several candidates. In Vihiga, for example, Sabatia, where Musalia Mudavadi comes from, William Ruto is sponsoring a candidate who is likely to win. So Musalia Mudavadi and his brigades are not happy about this. You go to Kakamega itself, Cleophas Malala is campaigning, while Boni Alwali is also campaigning. Instead of campaigning together, the areas Boni Alwali is advocating for other political parties. So this division was threatening Kenya Kwanza in Western Kenya. So I think what the DP is trying to do is to hold a rally there, and probably he met with them or is going to meet with them after this rally. Then they are going to figure out how best they can work in harmony. I noted one thing, that while in Kakamega, William Ruto paraded all aspirants, whether ANC, UDA, he paraded all of them. That's something he's not doing in Rift Valley. He's not doing it in Central. In Central, he's actually telling people to vote for UDA candidates. In Rift Valley, he's telling everybody that they must give him UDA. Now in Kakamega, he was parading. Why? Because ANC is supposed to be the dominant party there, but he also has candidates. So there's no way he can tell ANC, there's no way he can tell the people there to vote for ANC candidate while he also has his candidates. There's no way you can also tell them to vote for UDA because UDA is not popular there. So I think he was just trying to make Musalia Mudavadi appear as the leader, then let any other political party contest. Number two, I also tend to think that William Ruto is actually responding to the gains which Raila Odinga has actually made since the nomination of Rigathi Gachagua as William Ruto's running mate, and also since the nomination of Martha Karua as Raila Odinga's running mate. You know, when William Ruto nominated Rigathi Gachagua, there was this talk within the corridors of power that Mudavadi ought to have been nominated. And therefore, there was kind of a rebellion in Western Kenya. When Raila then nominated Martha Karua, a momentum was picked. And you remember at that time, Raila Odinga went further and nominated Wycliffe Ambetsa Paranya as Cabinet Secretary for Finance, for Treasury. So Raila Odinga, in a way or two, was able to persuade the people of the larger Mount Kenya, the people of the larger Western Kenya, that he's considering them. And because of this, William Ruto is out there to try and counter any gain which Raila Odinga might have made in that particular region. Number three, there are opinion polls which William Ruto has sponsored, the intelligence opinion polls, and just these other opinion polls. They are showing that William Ruto is at 20-something%. William Ruto's projection for Western Kenya is actually way beyond the figures being shown at the opinion polls. So which begs the question, will Ruto manage to win in Western Kenya? To get that, it means the DP must go to the ground. He must escalate his activities on the ground. Today's event is one such event. Show of might. Go to Kakamega, because Kakamega is the one which sets space for Western Kenya politics. Go to Kakamega in a big way. Send a serious message to Kenyans. Then people who are undecided will be made to decide. Because the contest in this country today is not about Ruto or Raila. It's about the undecided. How are they going to be persuaded? Number four, I think the deputy president is also just keen on consolidating Kenya Kwanza. You see, Raila Odinga is making headways in the mountain. At least you will agree with me that Raila Odinga cannot get 5% in the mountain. In the last election, he got 1%. But at least now we are talking of Raila Odinga getting, as per the latest opinion poll, is at 27%, which means he can even push it to 30, push it to 40. So if he's going to do that, it means William Ruto has to consolidate his support base in other places. They are now considering Western Kenya as a low-lying fruit which they can pick in Bungoma they have a chance. Busia is out of them. Kakamega, they feel that they have a chance. And Busia, Vihiga, they also feel that they have a chance. The opinion polls are showing that it's not doing well, so he has to go and concentrate on the area. And number 5, lastly, is William Ruto went to Kakamega specifically to unveil his campaign team. This campaign team is the one which will manage his campaign. Basically, what Ruto is doing is trying to copy what Raila Odinga has been doing. Raila Odinga created teams, and then when you come to Nyanza, for example, there's a specific team dealing with the Nyanza politics campaigns. People like Arati, Nyongo, Ongwae. You go to Central, there's a team specifically campaigning. You go to Coast, there's a campaign team specifically dealing with the coastal region. That's what Ruto is trying to do in Western. He's trying to unveil a team which is going to specifically campaign for him in Western Kenya region. I don't know what you think. That's my take. Thank you guys, and please may you have a good day. Bye-bye for now.